It begins with a whisper, a rustle in the shadows. You dismiss it as the wind, a stray animal, your imagination playing tricks. But deep down, a primal fear stirs. Something is wrong. It's watching. They call it the Rake, a name whispered in hushed tones, laced with terror. A creature of nightmare lurking at the edge of our reality. It exists in the darkness, preying on our deepest fears. The stories are always the same. A glimpse of something unnatural, pale, hairless, with eyes that burn like hot coals. It moves with an unsettling fluidity, a mockery of human grace. Those eyes, filled with a cold, calculating intelligence, bore into your soul, leaving you paralyzed with fear. You are its prey now. There is no escape. The true horror of the Rake lies not just in its appearance, but in its method of reproduction. It's a parasitic horror, a violation of your very being. The Rake carries within it a microscopic terror, a protozoa that is the seed of its propagation. This microscopic entity, invisible to the naked eye, is the harbinger of unimaginable suffering. It enters its host through any open wound, a scratch, a bite, even a kiss. Once inside, the horror begins. The protozoa burrows deep, embedding itself within the host's flesh. It multiplies rapidly, consuming the host from the inside out. The victim experiences fever, chills, hallucinations, their body racked with pain as the parasite spreads. The transformation is slow, agonizing, a living nightmare with no escape. The Rake itself is a chilling mockery of humanity. Its skin is pale, almost translucent, stretched taut over a skeletal frame. It is hairless, its flesh appearing slick and damp as though perpetually coated in sweat. Its limbs are elongated, contorted, ending in bony fingers tipped with razor-sharp claws. But it is the face that haunts your dreams. A grotesque parody of a human visage stretched into a horrifying grin. The eyes, large and black, burn with an unholy light, reflecting none of the warmth or empathy of living creatures. The mouth, a gaping maw filled with rows of needle-like teeth, seems permanently fixed in a silent scream, a testament to the suffering it inflicts. Section 4. A hunger unquenched. The Rake is driven by a hunger that can never be satiated, not for flesh, not for blood, but for something far more insidious. It feeds on terror, on the raw, primal fear that it evokes in its victims. The more you fear, the stronger it becomes. The transformation it inflicts is not just physical, but psychological. The protozoa, as it consumes its host, also warps their mind, twisting their thoughts, amplifying their fears, turning them into a breeding ground for further terror. The victim becomes a prisoner in their own body, their sanity slowly eroding as the parasite takes hold. They become withdrawn, paranoid, plagued by nightmares of the creature that is slowly consuming them from within. The Rake revels in their torment, drawing sustenance from their terror, growing stronger with every passing moment. Section 5. No escape, no victory. There is no known cure for the protozoa, no way to stop its insidious spread once it has taken root. Conventional weapons are useless against the Rake. Bullets pass through it, fire leaves it unscathed. It moves with unnatural speed and agility, appearing and disappearing at will, always one step ahead of its pursuers. Some whisper of ancient rituals, of herbs and incantations that can repel the creature, but these are just desperate whispers in the dark. Avoidance is the only defense. Stay away from dark, isolated places where it makes its home. Be wary of any unusual wounds, any unexplained illnesses. Trust your instincts. If you feel something watching you, if you hear that telltale scratching at your window, run and don't look back.
Section 6, the shadow remains. The Rake is more than just a creature. It is a symbol of our deepest fears, of the darkness that lurks at the edge of our awareness. It is a reminder that there are things in this world that we do not and cannot understand. The Rake is a chilling reminder that we are not alone in the darkness. Something watches us from the shadows, something ancient, malevolent, and hungry. And as long as we feel fear, it will continue to thrive.